Welcome to the third podcast, Avalokana with Dr. Asha. Today is Being the World Art Day. When we consider life as an art, forgiveness is the primary color that will add more depth to the painting that we create for ourselves. In the Manthana story, when the Samudra Manthana happened, the first thing that came up was halahala, poison. Everybody was shocked. What to do? And then came Amrita. In the same way, when we are going into introspection, the first things that come up is our guilts, our regrets, our sorrows, and everything that made us unpleasant. And dealing with that is all about forgiveness and letting go. Today, we have with us Dr. Asha, who will be talking about forgiveness and layers of forgiveness and what it means to let go. Welcome, Dr. Asha.
Thank you.
So, as we know, first of all, Happy World Art Day.
Thank you so much.
And you look as an art when you are talking the most passionate things you talk about. That is Vedanta and psychology, art, everything combined together. So maybe you're the right ambassador to talk about forgiveness on this day. So what is forgiveness according to you?
Before I talk about forgiveness, I would like to bring one more word, let go. A lot of times what happens, Dipti, we don't know the process of forgiving or the difference between let go of something or letting go, the process of letting go and the process of forgiveness. We need to understand the difference between this. Before that, I would like to bring a concept from Mahabharata, which will help us understand without forgiveness, letting go is of no use. Without letting go, forgiveness is of no use.
Okay.
So that is the relationship between Kunti and Karna. Karna forgave, but he did not let go of the moha, the pasha he had on Duryodhana. But he was not in peace.
Yes.
Kunti, she actually let go of Karna because of her 5 children. But she couldn't forgive herself. She was not in peace. So, forgiveness alone is not enough.
Okay.
A lot of people say, forgive, do not forget. You know, if you forgive, forgiving is for others and you both. Letting go is for only you. Others will not matter to you.
Okay.
But when forgiveness and letting go come together, that we call it as spiritually, you are finding your actualities.
Okay.
That's an amazing process. But always we get the knowledge which is half-baked, but don't know the difference between letting go and forgiving.
We use synonymously.
Yeah. Sometimes we forgive, we feel, we let go of things. Sometimes we let go of things and we think that we have already forgiven, but deep under the layers of mind, somewhere our subconscious would have clicked these pictures and often messaging them with such images, such mental schemas, which will never give peace in our life.
Okay. So now, give me some clarity. How do we differentiate between the time when we have forgiven and the time when we have let go?
Okay. Letting go is a whole lot of process where you get detached from certain situations, people, place. Because say that I have met a person who said that I have forgiven people. But the whole idea was to let go, not forgive. Deep under, whenever she remembers that person, she will cry. Whenever she looks at her certain situations which correlates her past experiences, she will cry. Just that physically, mentally, she is trying to stay away from those people. It doesn't mean that she has forgiven. She has let go. She has separated her living from those people whom she felt that they are disturbing her growth.
Okay. Okay.
So it was just letting go did not bring her peace.
Okay.
Okay, let's alter the scenario. What if she would have forgiven those people? If she would have forgiven those people but not let go, she would have been with them, allow them to walk over again and again and again. Still,
She's part of the loop.
Yes. So forgiveness is to find peace externally. Letting go is to find peace within.
So basically we are saying that the aspect of acceptance of self and the reality now can only be complete when we let go and forgive at the same time.
Otherwise, your energy will be traveling downward. Atala, Vitala, Sutala, Mahatala, Rasatala, Patala.
Okay. We use the word downtrodden.
Yes.
Emotionally.
So, what happens? It will take away your charm, it will take away your charisma, it will take away your confidence slowly. You will become submissive or very aggressive. So, you won't be able to practice that assertiveness either in your communication or your behavior. So, that is when we need to check. A lot of times, ego will come in. I have forgiven these people. It is me who let go of the things.
Yes.
So when you are working from ahankar, okay, this is neither good for you and others will not know what is happening in your life. The person has caused that pain to you, that wound is caused by somebody, and that somebody is out of your life.
Okay.
But still you are carrying that pain. And you are telling that I have forgiven this person, but every day you look at the wound, you remember that person. You remember that person with a tagline, with a mental schema, which is again going to put you to worry loops.
Okay.
So that is very clear. These symptoms are very clear that you have not able to forgive, neither let go of the things.
Okay.
If your decisions are flowing from that day. So one simple example, if I have to give, one of the parents would have gone through a very tough situation in life. And they are supposed to take decisions for their children. See that are these decisions flowing from your trauma or flowing from that experiences. You think that you have forgiven the people and whatever the scenario may be, or you have let go of them, they are not part of your life. But still, when you take your decisions, when you generate solution, these are all the hooks that is going to manipulate the energy.
Okay. Now, what is the sign that shows that we have completely forgiven and let go of those traumas, or the people who cause those traumas? How a person manifests behaviorally?
Okay. This is beautifully been arranged in the terms and in the words, our Gayatri mantra, how to travel from Bhu to the top of the Swarga. So there are layers, Kirti. So I should exist. That is the first thing. Everywhere, are you existing? Do you go for an introspection that is going to take away 2 days of your time? Everywhere I exist. And if I see the similar story happening, I don't get moved. Instead, I participate. That is the first loka you will. And the second loka is the memories. Whenever you sit back and narrate your own story, do you see yourself as a victim? Do you see that vulnerability in your story? Or do you see yourself as a warrior? Do you see that shaurya?
Okay, the courage.
Right? So, your second layer you have passed. And the third one, the ahankar, the layer of ahankar, which is what we call it as the atmospheric pressure created by the atmosphere. The similar way, on a mental level, ahankar creates the pressure. Okay? So you are not moved by anything, whether it is excitement, whether it is the time for you to stand strong for your life, or you are facing a storm, or you are part of celebration. Nothing going to change your attitude or perception, the way you look at your life.
Okay.
Nothing is going to put you down. And the fourth layer is very interesting. The way you perceive pain. In the beginning, you see pain, you cry a lot. And you feel it is very tough to navigate. Slowly you work on it. And looking at pain, you feel that quietness inside. You no more is a crying baby. Okay, yes, crying happens, tears flow, that is natural phenomena. But you don't fall into the trap of worries.
Ah.
So pain will bring quietness to your life, silence to your life.
Mm-hmm.
And you work little more with pain, pain will become one sakhi for you. That you smile at pain. That is when we say you have already reached that spiritual progress.
Okay.
Further, everything seems to be same, nothing is yours. There's a beautiful part of Ramayana. Why did Hanuman open his heart and he showed who is there inside his heart was Rama and Sita. As long as you are there in your heart, the world seems to be very small for you. There is no wings for you to fly. The moment you make somebody sit in your heart, nothing belongs to you. You are working for that one person. The complete surrenderance.
Okay.
Surrenderance for the gnana, you surrender for good things, you surrender for the nation, your responsibilities, your duties. Right? The last is nothingness. You become everything but nothing.
Okay. Attached to detached.
Yes. So that is when you are experiencing all this layer by layer by layer, you see the forgiving will become part of your life. You need not have to put efforts to forgive or let go of things.
Okay, so with our interaction with Dr. Asha, we came to know how to deal with the hala when it comes, those regretful thoughts and unpleasant thoughts and memories. And finally, we can become friends with pain. Pain as your Sakhi was something really interesting for me. Pain as your Sakhi or Sakha for that matter. And in our final podcast of this series of Atmavalokana, we will be understanding the nectar and elixir of introspection in our final episode of Atmavalokana series. Thank you, Dr. Asha, for giving such a transformative talk to all of us.
Thank you. Thank you for the opportunity.
Pranams.